For 1 week this past July, former Canadian amateur standout Matt Hill was exactly where he wanted to be, where he's always dreamed of being, and where everybody figured he would get. Rolling putts and pounding balls at Glen Abbey Golf Club getting ready for the RBC Canadian Open, Hill was brushing shoulders with some of the PGA Tour's best players. But he got into that tournament by qualifying, not on merit, and it was his first start in 5 years on golf's biggest stage. His days as a highly touted prospect, one who was a 3-time All-American with 10 NCAA titles under his belt, are in the rearview mirror. Instead, he's still toiling in the minor leagues, which has led some uninformed golf fans to ask, whatever happened to Matt Hill?
Having a really good amateur career, and I thought it was maybe going to be a little easier to get out here, but there's just so many good players, and it's been a bit of a tough road, but I'm still working hard and trying to be real positive, and I still believe in myself, and believe I'll be out here pretty soon.
Turning professional in 2010, Hill had a rough start but eventually found his stride and won the Old Canadian Tour's money title in 2012. He then qualified for the Web.com circuit in 2013, but struggled and lost his status. Since then, he's competed back here in Canada on the Mackenzie Tour and on the Latino America Loop in South America. But despite his best efforts, he has yet to break through and rediscover the consistency he displayed in college at North Carolina State. In fact, he hasn't won anywhere in more than 5 years. With the support of his family and wife, the native of Brights Grove, Ontario, is trying to not let golf's frustrating journey get the better of him. To that end, his wife Ashley got him hooked on yoga and meditation, which has helped Hill relieve both physical and mental ailments.
The yoga's definitely helped. I've had some back issues the last couple of years, so I've learned some maintenance stuff to help me feel better. I think it just helps with getting frustrated during the round, and it's just something to go to, just a good spot to kind of get my mind back in the right place.
Always mentioned in the same breath when discussing Hill's amateur accolades is Nick Taylor. At one point in 2009, the members of Golf Canada's national team were the top 2 ranked amateurs in the world. Surefire success was expected of both. It eventually came for Taylor, who won on the PGA Tour in his rookie season in 2014. He just completed his 3rd season on the big circuit and is one of few young Canadians at the game's highest level. Like others, Taylor concedes he's surprised his pal Hill isn't one of them.
When we turned pro, I thought we moved up the ranks together, and he got to the Web Tour before I did. The more you play out here, the more it's a little bit of luck at the right time, playing well. I think eventually he'll get out here. It just kind of takes some patience.
With Taylor living in Arizona and occasionally venturing home to BC, and Hill living in Florida and occasionally venturing home to Ontario, they don't often cross paths anymore. Instead, they stay in touch here and there through text and keep tabs on how the other is performing. With Taylor setting the example of how quickly the ascension can occur, he knows it can happen at any time as long as you keep working hard.
We've all gone through it. It's patience is a big thing. Having belief that you'll eventually get out here, and working your way up. I took pride playing the Canadian Tour. I thought it was a step for me that I didn't mind taking, being out there for 3 years, moving me up to the Web Tour. And it takes time. Everyone kind of has their own clock, I guess, in that aspect.
Hill's clock is ticking, but rather than be burdened by the adversity he's faced in his pro career, he's embracing it. He believes that attitude is the only way to move forward, and for now, he's continuing to enjoy the journey to the show and all the stops along the way.
I love the grind, I love the game, and I still enjoy doing it, and can't really see myself doing anything else right now.
Whatever happened to Matt Hill? Oh, he's still out there. He's just still making the climb.